Hello! Welcome to this. This is freaking Meatbags, which is an interesting game. I quite like it. This is the version number down there. This is the release version. I don't know if there's been any patches since release. I am unsure, but either way, this is an interesting concept because it is a split. It's kind of a hybrid tower defense RTS kind of thing. So, you know, it's got some mechanics from both of them. It is primarily, however, an RTS. So, if you don't like RTS, then don't buy the game because you're probably not gonna like the game. Either way, this is the mission select. I've done this many missions. Obviously you can see there's a fair chunk of missions that I've not done, so a lot of the stuff I don't have. You can upgrade your robot. This will make a little bit more sense when we actually get into the game. You can upgrade your robots via CPU cores, is actually what they are. We have 96 cores. This costs 1700 cores to unlock. This is a serious robot computing power bollocks going on here. But you can also shop and use gold for that. You can mine gold in missions, which serves no purpose within the mission. Although if you don't need resources, you may as well mine gold. You can also obviously get a ton of gold from meeting these requirements and stuff here. Easy gives you 4,000 gold. That is primarily what I've been playing on so far. The game is not necessarily super hard, but some of the missions are more difficult than others, and I'm primarily here to get through missions the first time through. This is what I do in games. First time through I'll go through easy. Some of them I'll go back through and play through on normal. Some of them don't have options. Obviously these are the earlier ones. Like this one I've played on normal. You can see I don't have the bonus for normal anymore. I haven't played it on hard yet. Either way, you get bonuses for that. It gives you gold. You can go to the shop to spend that gold. I have purchased some of these things. I got the main base lasers, which honestly aren't really that useful because if something is that close to your main base, you're probably going to lose anyway. DNA machine add-on to transfer XP. I think there's a type of transfert XP. This allows you to maintain some of the experience of the parents when you make a new child. A new adult, technically, is what they are, but a new human. Make more sense. I want this one really badly, because it'll allow me to mix 3 genes into people, and having 3 genes instead of 2 is extremely useful. Main base recycling thing, so I can sell stuff better. You could also get human upgrades, like this brain slug. Guaranteed to fight human laziness by 200%, only 300 gold apparently. So I can give these people brain slugs and they'll be less lazy. I'm not too fussed about that. I'm not playing on hard enough difficulties for that matter. I can give them rocket launchers to defend themselves, jetpacks to get around the terrain a bit better. I think that allows them to jump over terrain to get to harder to reach mines and stuff like that, which is very nice. Hoverboard, I'm not sure what that does. Makes them faster, fair enough. Could be useful. It's also all these things. These are specific upgrades, like Splash is 40 meters but lower fire rate to a specific human, and if they get in a tower, it'll modify that tower's stats by that specific human's buffs. Critical force field, boost XP so you can give them some experience and whatever. Zombie cure, I don't know because I haven't found zombies yet. But either way, there's your upgrades. We're going to go ahead and do this mission. This will probably be the only mission we actually do. Might show an earlier one, but this is the kind of thing here. You land down, you'll plop out all of your humans. Eventually, there they are. And this is kind of the RTS bit here. You can control your humans. The humans that cannot dig will not dig, so they'll just hop around and be useless. None of you can dig, right? Yeah. So I want all of you over here. I want you. I can select him, please. There we go. You're control group 1. You lot are control group 2. Yes, the game has control groups. I want you mining that for me. Control group 2 needs to come over here because I actually need them to do stuff. They are going to be in charge of probably just that one tower. The rest of you just kind of stay out of harm's way. That one tower should be enough to defend that for now. In the meantime, actually move this guy over as well to help. He has laser eyes, he shoots lasers out of his eye. What we want is a DNA mixing machine such that we can produce more humans with which to do things. However, we don't have the resources for that because we need goo. So everyone is now in charge of digging goo. Also, my diggers, because I've merged them with an alien species. This dude with laser eyes is an alien. You can merge humans with them and give humans laser eyes if you so desire. But my mining crew here has been merged with an alien that has 4 arms. So they have 4 arms and thus get a 60% mining boost. So instead of 10 resources, they bring 16 resources. You plop yourself in there. You gotta keep your eye on the humans, because they'll wander around. The aliens tend to be fairly passive. The humans they just wander everywhere all the time. Pop yourself in there. We're gonna do some DNA mixing. We just want miners. So we're gonna make 2 additional miners for now, and that'll do its little DNA mixing thing. It'll take a while. But here's the tower defense part. The tower defense stuff is, you know, the first couple of waves, basically nothing ever happens. This is true of every tower defense. This is basically how they function. But the waves get pretty difficult pretty fast for numerous reasons. One of them is because there's a lot of different ways to get into your bases, so you do have to maintain things, and also because we can't build on sand. So we do have to keep our eye out for that little tidbit there, the fact that we cannot build on sand.
Hello.
You're not doing anything. Hello to you too. Go mine some ore for me. When you tell them to mine something, by the way, they will always mine whatever you told them to mine, except for the parts where they're fairly complacent. They just wander about and do nothing useful in any way, shape, or form. I'm just building up some pads around for the humans to get around the mining area a bit faster, but even if whatever I told them to directly mine at that point dries up, I don't need to worry about them... Oh, I need the red stuff for those, that's right. I don't need to worry about them not doing anything. They'll move over to another node and start digging that up for me, which is quite nice. I approve.
Hello.
Go do that for me. That's all of the miners we need for now. We'll probably need more combat dudes, but for now, we're just gonna do that. Actually, combat bros, you're not doing anything right now. Get over there for me if you can. And while we're over here, let's go ahead and stack up some walls. We're actually going to move that laser. Not that laser, that machine gun tower. I don't like where that machine gun tower is. So we're gonna recycle that. Oh right, I need to click twice to recycle that. Give us some of the resources back. But these guys, these are very heavily armored enemies, so this missile tower will be what we need. So we'll stick our humans in the missile tower. And that missile tower has the range to defend that other path as well, but I want more offensive humans. So we're gonna craft up some humans over there in our crafting facility. We don't actually have the space for that, so we need a barracks. So we'll plop down a barracks right there or something. That'll allow us to house an additional 5 humans. It's kind of like, you know, in StarCraft or Warcraft, you have a certain unit limit. That is basically your silo or whatever to raise the unit limit. And because we have something to stick these guys into, I'm going to go ahead and preemptively stick them in that machine gun turret, even though they don't really need it.
Hello.
We're also going to preemptively build that there, because I've failed this mission before for numerous reasons. And we're going to go over here. We can't build on sand, remember, so we're fairly limited in that aspect. But what we can do is we can build up a bunch of mines over there to defend that path, because I know stuff comes from over there at the very least. We could send our laser eye bro over there, and he might be able to defend it. He's pretty good against lightly armored enemies, but still.
Hello.
Hello. Are you a miner? You are a miner. Get back to work. Are you? You are. Why are you not digging? That's what I thought. Get back to work, you scrubs. All of you miners. You're here to be mining, doing your job. It takes humans ages to get anywhere, you might have noticed. We're not crafting any more dudes, that's right. So, plop your little butts out of there. Hop into that for me. Humans and you as well can pass through walls, so you don't need to worry about blocking off walls and creating these, you know, paths that the humans can't actually run past. You don't need to worry about that. Are you guys... where are my rock miners? Do I have rock miners? I do have rock miners. You guys need to mine more. I have too much goo. Stop mining goo. We don't need that many people on goo. I only use goo to make more humans, so we should be alright. What I also want up here is these poison plates, which takes gas. So plop some poison plates down on the front of all of these walls. That'll do some extra damage over time to anyone that's attacking the wall, any enemy that's attacking the wall to try and get through. What I do have to be careful about here... crap. Is not having enough resources to build weapons on my main base here in the event that stuff does actually spawn over here. I would like to build that, but this is where having jetpacks would be extremely nice, because they can jetpack over that wall to get to that mine. Either way, build up some additional mines back here just to make sure we've got this area suitably covered. So we don't have to worry about too much coming from that way. We'll have to rebuild some mines, maybe. There are 6 waves, and I think I failed on the 4th wave, because a bunch of those armored dudes came up from this path right here and just walked over. Which is why I have that stuff over there. And remember, the humans I'm using offensively here have certain traits. If we hover over them, you can see tower plus 43, and then damage for damage and rate, actually. And I believe that changes based on their experience. They get more experience by... yeah, see, that guy has 45% damage boost. They get more experience for being there in the tower shooting stuff, so... those are my dedicated offensive people. They'll sit in the towers. These guys will sit over here and mine, and I'll come over here and shout at them for not mining enough. You can zoom out like crazy, you probably noticed. Also be careful with mines. I think the mines might do damage to you as well if they explode. If they explode on you, they will explode. They won't trigger for you. But if you're in the area with an enemy, they'll blow up on you and do some damage there, so you do have to be careful. Very quickly, let's go ahead and rebuild our mines back here. Every world, which is what these zones are called, every world has a different time for, where's it at? There it is. For day and night cycles. And they can have a different night cycle than day cycle. They can have a really short day cycle and a really long night cycle, or just a night cycle. Really depends. Are you mining? You are mining. Either way, let's go ahead and continue fortifying our stuff. We're actually gonna recycle this. I keep forgetting you have to click twice, because that's in the way. What I can also do is build this mine here and manually mine stuff on my own. I don't know if that keeps the humans from mining though, the freaking meatbags for mining. I've never used it. we're gonna plop it down over there. You build anywhere as long as it's on grass, as far as I've noticed. And we'll see how it works over there. That'll allow us to mine some gold and stuff. I'm gonna plop that there. And a missile tower right here to cover both sides. I don't think we'll need to cover both sides, but in the event we do, we'll have a missile tower for it. I don't think we need our humans in these towers, so we'll bring them back over. And plop them in this missile tower just in case, because it takes them a long time to walk across this desert here. Oi, get back to work. If you just move menacingly towards the humans, they tend to build, or they tend to go back to mining. I've noticed that if I just sit right here and push towards the main base or whatever, it seems like the humans freak out immediately and go back to mining, so it doesn't seem like they ever go idle, but I could be mistaken on that front. Actually gonna preemptively dump these guys out just in case they go this way instead of north like they did last time. We'll keep Laserbro over here, he can just do whatever he wants. The reason I have him with me is because I'm waiting for my ability to get 3 traits, because then I could modify these humans to have the additional 35% or whatever tower range bonus. So they can have range, damage, and fire rate, which would be really nice. Would also be nice if I could get all of that plus splash. I think splash would be really nice, especially on missile towers, but we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. I haven't actually played that much of the game. You can slow it down, which slows down movement and the music, so it sounds a bit weird. And you can also accelerate it to 3 times, which accelerates the music and movement. But if you're not doing anything and you're just waiting, you can go ahead and accelerate time, and they are going the direction I technically want them to. The missile tower is here entirely for these armored guys. The machine gun tower can handle everything else fairly well. This is going pretty well. There's our poison traps. Laser Bro's helping, or trying to anyway. Wave 4 cleared. That's the wave I failed on last time, so at this point I have no idea what comes. Tempted to put a bunch more towers over here, or walls. Just stack up walls right there. I could recycle those and put a tower over there. But I can only have 1 tower, and I don't know if armored stuff spawns over there. I can click these and show you these, I guess. There you go. Hooray! Our only objective on this one is to survive all waves, but not all of the missions are just survive, you know, X number of waves tower defense style. There are drone bits that you can carry around with you and shoot. Like if I hold this button, which is shift, or middle mouse, which is a weird button, I might rebind that. You can see it turns into a cursor. If I have drones with me, they will actually shoot. So I can become basically a mobile turret, and I've seen both machine gun and missile drones, but those are the only turrets I have so far, so... Either way, we're supposed to be mining and stuff over here. Okay. I mean, that works fairly well if I'm not gonna mine it anyway. Is it done mining? Is this all it's gonna get? No, it's still mining. This is extra gold too, so extra gold is always nice. I think that's the only gold on the level. No, there's some over here actually. What if we build another mine over there? So we can grab the gold while our humans focus on the important resources. We need... I don't think we need these towers over here, but we might. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and send our humans back to those western towers to defend that side for me. Are you a miner? No, you're a turret, dude. Do I have an extra turret, dude? 1, 2, and 2. I have an extra turret, dude. Where did he come from? Winfred Campos? I don't know where he came from. I believe you need at least 1 human in the tower for it to operate, so we don't need 2 humans in all these towers if we're limited on our freaking meatbag resource. But the extra damage and stuff, that's what's wrong. I have a miner in here. I accidentally grabbed a miner, apparently. He's not going to add anything to this tower, so we'll plop him out. We got to be careful, because if they get touched by an enemy, they will be consumed. Instantly. There's no, like, health on them. They are freaking meatbags. If they get touched by something, they're going to melt immediately. A big pile of blood. These walls are pretty nice. I can get better walls. Mostly don't have better walls. Needed to sneeze there, apologies, hopefully I edit that out. Mostly don't have better walls because it costs gold to unlock them, and there's a lot of things that I want to unlock, so you know how it goes, hopefully. I stuck this guy in the tower down here for the time being, gives it a bunch of range. You see the range difference there? Oh! There'll be some enemies over there. I don't know the exact path these guys take, but I'm worried about those guys. We don't need all these guys mining actual resources, so they can go back to mining gold for me whilst we wait. I could do, what would the range on this be? I don't know what the range on that would be, but we're gonna build another missile tower over there. Grab our extra range dude, Mr. Laser Eyes here. I should mention, I haven't really talked too much about the game. Drop power on you, and put up power on you. There is a power limit. It's up here. I have no way of raising that, but I know there is a way of raising that, I think. Pretty sure there's a way of raising that. Oh, those are just the smaller armored ones and those tiny bots. Machine gun would be better for that, but I can't build a machine gun up here, so... Either way, it looks like that side's fine. These sides should be fine as well, because they are bunkered down like no one's business. And I would like the bonus from perfect bot and perfect base, so I'm not going to rush in there to pick up all these CPU cores until stuff is dead. They broke through my walls up here, which is concerning. Oh, we're already done, so never mind, it's not concerning at all. Oh, they mined all the gold too. Hooray! Oh, I didn't pick up all the gold over there. God dang it. We get a lot of those armored guys. So 4,000 bonus for playing on easy. We'll get the perfect base and perfect bot bonus. There we go. So we got almost 6,000 gold from that. That's pretty good. We would have got more if I'd picked up all the gold like I should have. And now, these are all the people that I made on the planet, or found on the planet. However, these are all the guys that are on my ship with me. These are the ones that came in to the fight with me. These guys have more experience and whatnot. These are the ones that I don't want to die. He's a newbie, apparently. All of my miners are newbies, because I just made them, but my offensive guys are okay, apparently. I don't know what that means. Some of them have a high willingness to explore, which makes me sad. Because I don't like them wandering around. Either way, we can opt to keep some of these guys if for whatever reason they're more useful than the ones we currently have, but because we got no new mutations, that is a weird hat. A couple people with weird hats. Because they have no new mutations and they're extremely unlikely to have more experience than my current guys, there's no reason to swap anything out, so we'll just keep our current loadout and move on. We got an email. You're a pest and I'm going to make sure your life ends soon. Oh. Peaceful robot minions. All they want to do is scoop up some human remains and deliver their delicious contents. They are full of potassium and calcium, it's true. With love, Cephalopodos. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, I'll check out your shop. Stop bothering me every mission. I still want this, so we're gonna continue saving up for that, but that's gonna be the end of the video anyway. Because that third gene will be amazing. Are you smart enough? Wind high. Days 95 seconds, nights 110. There's a new enemy there. Cephalopod looking thing, which is interestingly timed. Let's really quick, we're not going to do this mission, but let's really quick land down here and see if there's any native species that we can mayhaps showcase. There's a few. I've seen at least 2 so far, but I've heard there are quite a few, so they're probably more so in the later levels when you actually need them, but... Go pick some flowers and prance. A metal bucket with a brain inside. And apparently it's angry. My meatbags have those and they're pretty dumb. It's true. Much bigger. There are bosses in this game, so this is probably one of the bosses. And considering the layout on this level, I suspect bosses are fairly beefy. big old pool of water down here, which is weird. It's also these sometimes. You can find these, and if you send some freaking meatbags over there to search it, they'll sometimes give you stuff. So far it seems like they give you drones. This level might be fairly easy, actually. It looks like the enemies are all primarily going to be coming from this southern hemisphere down here. Southern half, which is usually easy to defend if they're all coming from one direction. But anyway, we're not doing this level. Usually they'll give you drones, in fact. Let's send some dudes over there and speed this up. One of them's bound to run out, because they always do, so I have to be ready for that. There he goes. Just keep my humans out of the way while we search for this. We're not going to finish this mission, I just want to show this little searching thing. Oh, they found gold. They found 300 gold. So apparently they'll find some variable stuff in there, but not too fussed about that. Let's leave and maintain our humans without any deaths, preferably. I didn't get much CPU there, so we're not going to be able to upgrade it. Anyway, that's freaking Meatbags. It's pretty fun. The mystery mega giant boss is apparently the sun. I'd heard there's like a secret level that you have to figure out how to unlock. That's probably it, considering it says mystery mega giant boss and planet final boss. I don't know how to unlock it, you might just have to beat everything. Either way, this game's pretty cool. It's really cheap too, so just came out of early access, just released. There are some minor things, really quite minor things. Mostly just text typos periodically around stuff, but nothing really all that major that I've noticed too far. No crashing, no graphical bugs, no weird getting stuck on things so far that I've noticed. No awkward difficulty spikes or anything. Although that one sand level's a bit hard the first time, because you can't build on like half of the level, so it's a little bit tricky. Supposed to use a bunch of mines, but I don't like mines. Either way, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.